turn the phone sideways. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oop, scared the kitty cat. Scared the kitty cat. Rubbish, Black City rubbish. Okay. Nobody back here today. I have caught. I can see someone's rubbish through there. That's been moved. There has been somebody coming through and rubbishing through my stuff. Well, stuff is left. I planned on going through and see if I could find anything that's any good. Let's see here. Handle's all melted off. Got a good blade. Could probably use that. Take the blade, the handle off. Use that for when I get back into 3D printing to help take the stuff off the bed. This is what kind of gives you an idea of things that I could find that could be still useful for one purpose or another. And I used to have a 3D printer which burned up. And someday I'll get another one. I really enjoyed, designing and printing things. A lot of stuff I did was for family members. But that's going to have to wait till I can get another one. Let's see here. I wonder if there's anything in there at all. It doesn't look like it, but who knows? Who knows? My little dishes I had are all burned up. Not table dishes, satellite dishes. Get tangled in that wire again. Cabinet. Is that the old bath? That's the old bathroom. What's going way out here? That's the bathroom cabinet. In the front bathroom. I don't know what that's doing way out this here. Way out back here in the backyard. Not much left. Of course, it has to be dug through. One of my old keyboards over there, all melted. Oh boy. Excuse me. I was wondering, what the heck is the Salvation Army good for? I thought the Salvation Army was there to help the needy. And I was having trouble trying to find organizations to give a hand. So I thought, well, I'll write the White House to the president. Ask him, for some help. What organizations is there out there that could help a person who's lost everything from a fire? And because sometimes, unless you ask, they don't tell you. So I wrote to him. And a couple of weeks went by, and I wrote another one. Eventually, I got a call from the Salvation Army telling me that the White House had contacted them to see if there's anything they could do for me. And all they told me was, they asked me a few questions, about what kind of income I had and how long I lived here, and, just general questions. And then I asked her, was there anything they could do? I said, like the fires in the forest and stuff that we had here in California. It says they had FEMA and all these other organizations helping them out, getting thousands of dollars worth of help, and even helping them rebuild their homes. But I said, a private individual don't get that. So that's why I'm looking for extra help. What is there out there for the private individual? And she says, unfortunately, nothing. There's nothing we could do for you. I said, you're the Salvation Army. You know, you have nothing you could help? No, there's nothing. Well, but I'll check around. And I said, all right, go ahead, check around. And, well, first she said that she'd check around and definitely get back to me either today or tomorrow for sure. A week went by and I didn't hear from them, so I called them and asked her. I said, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, who it was I talked to. And she was supposed to call me back basically within 24 hours. And I said, it's been a week. And they said, okay, we'll find out who it is. Another 2 days went by, and eventually the woman who I had talked to called me back and said, well, it took time to find out some stuff, but there's nothing out there. She said, I'm still waiting to hear from a friend who I wrote to an email to see if there's anything, you know, they could do. And I don't know, it just sounds like just passing the buck, you know, just trying to tell me what I want to hear just to get them out of there. Anyway, the lowdown was there was nothing the Salvation Army could do for me. I'm thinking, gee, not even a voucher, you know, to get $100 worth of like cooking utensils or some clothing or, you know, things like that. She says, no, there's nothing we could do for you. You get a hold of a Red Cross. And I says, I did get a hold of Red Cross. And they, you know, they did give us some money, not very much. And, you know, it had to be split between me and Nancy to get some clothes and stuff. I did read on the web pages that there is an extended Red Cross help. So I called them and told them that the Salvation Army told me to call you guys. And I says, I also wanted to find out about this extended help. And he says, oh, well, you're too late for that. He says that this happened back in July, and you had to have contacted us within 45 days to get any extended help. I said, well, it would have been nice to know that. But, you know, like I said before in another message I had, that I didn't feel like arguing at the time. So I said, oh, okay, you know, thank you. And I just hung up. But after that, I started realizing, you know, what is the Salvation Army good for? I thought the Salvation Army were for the needy. And, you know, they're constantly harassing people to get donations, like the Red Cross, of clothing and things like that. And they advertise for the needy. But yet, when the needy contacts them for help, they don't help you. Unless, you know, you're, I don't know, now saying, well, maybe their rules, you know, maybe they're basically for the bigger corporates now. You know, like you have a major disaster. Then they're there to help out on major disasters, but they're not really there to help out on individuals. And I says, you know, that's not right. I mean, for many years, you heard them advertising that they're there for the needy, for the children, for the elderly, you know, for, you know, private little individual disasters. They're right there to help you. But nowadays, it seems like they're no longer to help you. They're there to help themselves or any big corporations of major disasters. And that's not right. I'm definitely going to think twice about donating to the Salvation Army in the future. Since the one time in my life, in 63 years, that I actually needed them, and they snubbed me. Nothing we can do for you. Okay. That's good for today's rant. Goodbye.